What is going on, my Purpe fam? How has everything been for the last couple days? Hopefully that intro played. If it didn't, sorry, still got the software did a little update, so it changed a little bit of the settings. But yeah, but welcome to the Purpe Live. Today is the 2nd. We have been having a ton of things going on in the market. Wanted to go over that for a little bit, and let's get in and get started with some pricing and some technical analysis over Purpe. All right, so we have, let's see, let me refresh this. It says something about technical issues. Guys, we are at a $13 million market cap, 792.1K for liquidity. We have the circulating supply of 420.66 and the holders 47.39. So let's take a look and see what I'm seeing in the charts. So this is pretty good. So we had a little run up over the weekend, came down, touched this neckline right here. So it's almost looking like we're making a cup and handle, right? So we have this right here. We have kind of like a cup and then a handle right here. And so all we are needing to do is break out of this resistance, and I can see us going up. So some people asked, oh, hold on. There we go. Cup and handle. Here we go. Cup, handle, and came down, touched this line right here. Sorry, reiterating it one more time. So apparently I'm not on my game. You know what? I need some Mountain Dew, right? I need some Mountain Dew. Wake up the brain. I think all this weather changing, I don't know, I might be catching something. Normally before I catch something, I tend to, I don't know, not do things 100%. So anyway, so we had the cup, and we have what looks like is to be forming a handle. So yesterday, I guess the Japan came out and they said that after 26 years they were going to be raising interest rates. A lot of countries, a lot of places have kind of looked to them for really cheap loans, free loans, even loans that kind of they got paid for them. Kind of like the credit card that has the points. You pay it off right away. You kind of get the points, but you don't really have to pay interest. Very similar to that. So that's kind of so that's what happened yesterday. What's up, Snaking Trump? How's it going? So we got that. Hopefully I got a different mic. Hopefully that worked. I don't know what happened. The other one, it wouldn't connect, and then it muted me. So I have to see, maybe it needs a firmware update or something. Still got it. Just gotta figure out what's going on with it. But this mic I had from like 2 years ago. It was in the closet somewhere. I'm like, oh, let's try this, and I was listening yesterday, and it works a little bit better. So cool thing is we are staying in the top trending coins, right? So we're staying in the top coins for Purpe, and that is really good. That means that people are continuing to see Purple Pepe. They're continuing to see the moves that is being made, and we are continuing to kind of stay out there, right? Stay out there. Let's see. I think yesterday there was, let me go ahead and turn this up. Let me make sure. Okay. So, just making sure, because yesterday there was like a little background noise. I didn't know where it came from. So, maybe it was from the Purpe website, or maybe I was playing something on X. I don't know. But let's go ahead and take a look at the general market. So, for the general market, we have the fear and greed at 22. We have, they're still saying it's a Bitcoin season, guys. 19 out of 100. And then the RSI, we are kind of in the middle for the average crypto RSI. That means it's not overbought, it's not oversold. It's kind of almost just right. I think we are seeing a little bit of things kind of come up for the 24 hours. We had a dip yesterday because of the whole Japanese thing. Also, we had some bullish news. Vanguard, they are accepting crypto. They are saying that their retirement investors and other investors are now able to go ahead and invest in crypto. That is huge. That is the second biggest retirement fund in their class, and they have tons of money coming through their platform, and now they're telling people that they can invest in crypto. Also, Bank of America now encourages their people to invest about 4% of their total retirement funds savings into crypto and into Bitcoin. So that is a positive as well. So we definitely got some more bullish things coming up. We got banks that's suggesting crypto to be invested. We got retirement funds and hedge funds and people or entities like Vanguard that's encouraging. So the market is reacting to this, right? So Bitcoin is 92,781. We got Ethereum at over 3,000. Solana is almost back at 140. So we have a ton of cryptos that is spiking a little bit. So let's go ahead and put bullish for that. So what do I see? Guys, I really do think that Purpe can go over and hit that $1 billion market cap. A lot of people are saying that we are going to see, we might get a little Christmas rally, a little December rally, and then they're saying that, with the quantitative tightening ending, with the rate cuts coming next week, with a FOMC chair that's going to be more bullish, more dovish, more pro crypto. With that being said, they are saying that we are going to be able to see some massive gains. A lot of people are looking at quarter two. So we'll have to see kind of what happens the end of this quarter, into quarter one and quarter two of next year. I think the 4-year cycle is dead. I really do. I think that we are in a new cycle. I think that we are kind of seeing a cycle ran by the government, a cycle ran by institutions, a cycle ran by the bigger players. And I definitely do see that we are going into a cycle where it's not going to be really tailored to the 4-year anymore. It is the make it or break it. They said if we reach in crypto, in Bitcoin, if Bitcoin reaches, here, let's go back. If Bitcoin reaches about 107 and rejects, then we're probably going into a bear market. However, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we are going to blow right past it. I think with everything going on, with the bullish scenarios going on, we're getting ETFs passed like crazy. We're getting the Clarity Act that's coming soon. Rate cuts, all of these very, very positive, all of these very, very bullish things. I think that we are going to be bullish. And so I went ahead and clicked the bullish, right? Click the bullish. So we are seeing that. So let's do a little bit more TA. So this is what I can see. I can see that, so this is the daily, keep in mind. So we could also have, some people could say that this could be a shoulder one ahead, and then we're making another shoulder before we blast off. I think that with all the bullishness coming into the market, I think Purpe is gearing up to see billions. Like I said, I was able to obtain my my billion Purpe. I am holding that. right now, at least until all-time highs, and then DCAing out. That is the plan. So I'm in it for the long run, the longer run. I really did research, tried to start my own coin. Very hard, by the way, to do your own coin. A lot of money, a lot of work. So to be honest, the Purpe community, kind of, I was a part of the helping to promote them when they were getting off the ground, and then kind of came down a little bit, blasted off to 140, came down a little bit, and and now always believed in them. But now I felt like I was able to have enough to really have some passion behind it and push and hodl, right? Hodl, continue to push, continue to post, continue to do these lives, and really, really show the conviction that I've always had. Always had. So we are definitely gearing up, I believe, to absolutely pull some massive numbers and push those and push a lot, right? Push massively. So we are still on the ground floor. If you look at it, right? If you actually did this, right? I think that's what this is going to look like. I think middle of next year we are going to see this. The only difference is I think that we are going to see it like this. I think right here it's gonna be almost like this. I think we're gonna have it's gonna look like we've done nothing, right? And then I think we're just gonna blast off, retest, blast off, blast off, blast off, go to the moon. Definitely have the community behind it, and I think the market is gearing up to have the what's it called? I think the market is gearing up to have that push, to have that the backbone to go ahead and push this to new levels, and to push this to levels that we haven't even seen before. So super, super excited. So Purpe community, we have 19.6 thousand followers. There's a couple Purpe communities out there. The biggest one being Wall Street Bets. That is the OG community. And then, I kind of made my community the Purpe community. And then I believe there's one other one. So really, really bullish times. And I want to say the Purpe community and the Purpe coin is the coin of Facebook, right? If you think of like what coin did looking, if I want to say 6 months down the road, like, hey, how did Purpe get so big? I think people are gonna say Facebook. The people of like the community in Facebook, the different groups in Facebook, being led by Wall Street Bets, of course. I think is that's what people are gonna say. Like, I know when people think of the Jasmine coin, they think of TikTok. When people think of Twitter or X, a lot of people think of Pepe. And so I think when people are going to be thinking of Purpe, they're going to be thinking of Facebook. So kind of a really cool thing to kind of get behind. I've always liked Facebook. In the past, more than Twitter, more than X, but I kind of like them equally now. I like X, I like Twitter, I like I like X, I like Facebook, and not really too much into like TikTok and Instagram and all those. They probably have their own coin. I think there's like a TikTok coin now too. Didn't really get in it, but I heard about it. And so we definitely have some very, very bullish things coming. I think that, in my opinion, we've had a bear market of the altcoins. I think we are done with that bear market. I think that if I would have known that quantitative tightening was what it is, and I would have actually understood it, I would have understood why we weren't able to get off the ground with a lot of these coins, right? Knowing what I know now, one of my favorite YouTubers, they use an analogy, they use a thing. So if you have a water bottle, right, and you have like crypto is like the plant. So there's too much water. Quantitative tightening takes out that water from the water bottle, so the plant don't get, the roots don't get what they call root rot or messed up. If it has, if the plant needs more water, they inject it. Quantitative easing. If the plant's good, like you watered it, it looks good, it's growing, they kind of just pause it, right? But you can't pause it for too long. You kind of do one or the other, especially right now in today's economy. So essentially, for the last 3 years, there was too much water in the pot for the plant. They were taking it down, taking it down, taking it down, taking it down to keep the plant alive, right? It was just overfilled. Big flood in the pot, overfilled. They've taken it down to a point where it has just enough to survive for a small amount of time. So it's kind of like a pause. They're not tightening, or they're not easing. They're not tightening, but they're not easing. And then pretty soon, maybe in a month, 2 months, 3 months, who knows, they're going to be putting more water, because the plant's going to be drying out a little bit. And they're going to be like, all right, well, we need to add more water because we've taken too much out. It's used up all that. So they're going to inject liquidity into the markets. People are going to do risk on assets, kind of like crypto. And it is going to absolutely blow a lot of these crypto projects, such as Purpe, out of the water. So that's what I am seeing, guys. I am seeing. Let's go ahead and refresh this one more time. Sometimes I feel like this just pauses and doesn't do anything. But guys, look, we're staying in the hot coins. Like, no matter what time of the day I come on, we're staying in these hot coins. So that is something that is really, really, that's a positive thing. That's a positive thing. Staying in we're 17. Look at that. So that just means that as these flash by, that's crazy. So Pepe is 18 and we're 17. That's ironic, right? So you would think, so that means that we're getting more eyes than the original Pepe on ETH. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely amazing. So it looks like we are trying to bounce on the RSI. It looks like it came down to this like 50 level, and it looks like it's going to, what I can see is us getting a nice little bounce. This is the daily. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Sometimes they say when in doubt, zoom out. But if you really want to know what's going on, the 4 hour, you got to kind of zoom back in a little bit to kind of get the short term, what things are going to do short term, right? So this is 4 hour is really good. Guys, this is a straight up cup and handle, in my opinion. We start here, we end here. This is kind of creating a little handle here. If you want to say this might be, like I said, the inverse shoulder, inverse head, maybe creating a little shoulder right here coming up, and we're going to blast off, that's fine too. Like right now, I'm in no rush. I know Purpe is going to do great. I'm just sitting back, putting a little bit of work, doing the lives, posting, and just hodling, right? And like I said, not anywhere near my time to even think about taking any profit. I'm not taking any profit right now. So that is, that's that. Until I'm right now, all-time high is the first time I'm even gonna think about it. So, so I'm holding. I have over 1 billion coins. So, and I'm all in. I am all in on Purpe. So I really do believe in Purpe. I think we are going to absolutely blow it out of the water. They have a great team, a great, apparently CTO. I know the original dev is, I don't know if he's in the project or not, but the CTO, the community is doing a fantastic job. And so, you know what? They've done really, really good at keeping this doing very nice, looking very nice. And so I'm excited. I'm excited. And it's crazy because, like, I looked and there's a lot of people that are kind of hating. And I'm like, guys, why are you guys hating? Like, this thing is in the millions. Like, all the other projects that I've seen that I've even helped push, nowhere near this. So, you know what? It's like, you know, if something's doing good, you might as well join them, right? So might as well help push it. Might as well, you know, get your hands a little bit dirty. Grab a bag, put in the work. Let's blow this to the billions. And I definitely think it can happen. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys knew this. I didn't know this. We are listed on BitTrue. BitTrue listed us, and from my understanding, there was no money involved. Like, they just picked us up, which is super, super amazing. So I know that there were rumors, I heard that there was some pretty big buys with a humongous wallet that people are saying that could be BitTrue. So hey, they picked us up. That's awesome. Yo, what's up, D? Sorry if I butcher the name, Moriski. I'm not. I'm not even try again. But how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hitting up the chat, guys. You guys hit up the chat. Let me see what are you guys thinking about Purpe? What do you think the all-time high is gonna be? When do you think the all-time high is gonna be? Do you feel like the 4-year cycle is dead? Do you feel like we're in a super cycle? Let me know what you guys are thinking. This is absolutely, like, this is fantastic. So, and BitTrue is a bigger, I want to say they're bigger. Like, if you guys didn't know, you guys, to look, you guys can look up, BitTrue. Let's see. BitTrue. They should have it. Did I misspell that? BitTrue. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Only one T. BIT. It'll tell you right here. So BitTrue right here. So guys, so BitTrue has $648 million in the last day of trading volume. Like, think about that. They have over $600 million in trading volume, and they picked up Purple Pepe. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, shout out to BitTrue for, listing Purpe. Guys, there's more to come. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. There's definitely more to come. Definitely keep pushing it. Keep getting eyes on it. And, guys, I can't wait. Oh, that's probably what was playing in the background. Okay. I cannot wait. When we are like blasting past the billions, getting a nice little decal on the nice little sports car. I was thinking the Mustang, but I don't know. The M8 sounds pretty cool too. So I wanted a Mustang GT, but the M8 supposedly has a little more horsepower, a little bit fancier. But you know what? That's kind of far. That's down the road. Not even thinking about that right now. But I am definitely thinking about putting the decal on the side. Maybe getting a little wrap with the Purpe. It'd be pretty sweet. Put the decal. Can you? Let's see. What do you guys think looks better? The M8. I think it's called the Roadster. I gotta have my convertible. So, what do you guys think? The M8 or the Mustang GT 500? Or the Mustang GT 500? Year-long play. Definitely, a little bit longer term play. Yeah, I will definitely hit you up, Snake and Trump. I know. I know what you're saying. I will definitely hit you up later. But, yeah. Long story short, yeah, we'll talk later. Anyway, but so Purpe is definitely doing his thing, and trending on places like OKX, trending on places. Where was the other one? I know I saw the other one somewhere. Oh, right here, Gecko Terminal. So a lot of places this is trending on. So guys, keep in mind, subscribe to the channel and like this video. I'm going to be doing this 3 to 5 times a week. Maybe even closer to 5 to 6. Right now, they're not making me go into the office, so that helps out a lot, being able to stay up a little later, do these lives, and still hang out with the kid, and stuff like that. But yeah, so gonna be doing these around 9:15. So come join us And so definitely super excited. Super excited. I think we got some bullish things coming. I think the market is going to be pretty bullish. And I think Perpe is definitely the one, the one to really hunker down, strap down, whatever you want to call it, have conviction in, and run with it, right? They got the resources, they got the community, the socials, the meme is cool. I just like the meme. I do. I've always liked the meme. I've dealt with a lot of memes, and I've always liked the meme. And the cool thing about Perpe is it's not really seasonal. You could go 5 years down the road and not real and be like, yo, like Perpe, and people are not gonna, it's not like a seasonal thing, right? So that's really cool as well. So let me see. Is it still number 12? I can never tell if these things like switch. No, I guess it's not 12 right now, but it comes in and out. Comes in and out. So super exciting stuff. So anyway, so yeah, I'm excited, guys. Back to the Billy Club. Back to the Billy Club. I'm excited. I gave up on my crow because I think they're gonna do good. I just didn't like on October 10th when the whole markets went down that it went down from 20 cent all the way to 6 cent. I was under the impression a lot more was locked up. I was under the impression, and I just was like, if Crow's gonna ask a meme coin, I might as well go to a meme coin. What better to go to than Perpe? So that's how that happened. So yeah, we're good. We are going to continue to push this. And guys, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and